Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagam and welcome to a new video. Today's video is called Passport to Summer. So I thought it could be fun to talk about all the really cool things that you can go out and buy for summer, for like summer holidays, summer staycations, or just chilling. Tanzania is basically a tropical country, like year round. We have a raining season in April, which kind of got extended into May, but it's still very warm and it becomes very humid during April and May. So now the rains have kind of begun to let up. So I've been more inspired now to talk about summer. I know it's like summer in the Western Hemisphere as well. It's always summer here, but it was kind of like our wintry summer in April and May. Now the rains have ended for the most part. Even though every now and then we get a few showers, but they've ended. So I thought it could be fun to do something called Passport to Summer. So really cool things you can buy, but also shopping your stash. So looking at your current collection, but also things that you can purchase. So first of all, let's start off with the most important thing for summer, swimming costumes, you guys. So I want to start off here with the Max Mara swimsuit that I bought. I bought this from Louise of Aroma, and I did like a whole video in December where I unboxed it. You can go check that out on the luxury unboxing playlist on my channel. So I have this swimsuit from Max Mara. On camera, it comes across like very like a vibrant green. This is more of like a forest green in real life. I think it's the lighting from the ring light. So I have this, and I also have a Moschino swimsuit that I bought in London. That is this like bright like sun yellow. I would say if I had to compare them, they're both great, and I would buy their swimsuits from both brands again. There's a cute little Max Mara logo there. But I would say that the thing with Moschino is I think that Moschino's swimsuits are very flattering if you have like a figure like mine. So before having a baby, I was like an hourglass figure, and I have a big chest. So I think if you have a big bosom, Moschino swimsuits are really good. But I have to say, this swimsuit, and you know with swimsuits, they always feel quite snug when you put them on, but then obviously they're going to stretch with time and they're going to expand, you know, as you're swimming and stuff. But I have to say, this Max Mara swimsuit, and this is how it looks from the front. It looks like this, and then the back it looks like this. But this Max Mara swimsuit I think is like true to size, 100% true to size. So this one I believe is a 46. And when I first wore it, like on my hips, it was a little like snug, but then as I began using it and swimming, it expanded. So this was a 46, so I would say that this is true to size. Whereas Moschino, I think, runs small. So if you're like an Italian 44 at Moschino, you should get the 46. If you're a 46 at Moschino, get the 48. Whereas at Max Mara, if you're a 46, get the 46. Like that will be fine. So Moschino and Max Mara, I think, are two great brands that I've purchased from for swimwear. I love them. There are also other brands that I love the aesthetics of them for swimwear. I thought I would mention them anyway here. I beg your pardon. So Versace, Pucci, and Missoni. I think Missoni is one of those brands that's like, when you think of summer and swimwear, you think of Missoni. They're very much a brand that I think a lot of you would like. I think whatever your style or your taste, they have cover-ups, they have bikinis, they have full swimming costumes like this. This is a swimming costume. And the Moschino piece I have is a swimming costume. Missoni have bikinis, they have swimming costumes, they have cover-ups, they have play suits, they have everything. Versace is also a place where you can go and get some really cool looking swimwear. And of course Pucci, which I think is like the queen of like resort and cruise type of clothing, particularly when it pertains to swimwear as well. So I just wanted to mention those. The next thing that is part of summer is, I'm just picking them up now, sunglasses, eyewear. Where would we be for summertime without eyewear? So I'm picking up a bunch of my favorite eyewear at the moment. These three. So this is Loewe, which I unboxed, and this is from Chimi, the Swedish brand, which I love. Got so many compliments wearing these. And these are like these pink clear sunglasses that I wear all the time. I got them from a local store. I've gotten so many compliments. wearing these as well. People always ask me if they're like designer. They're not. These are unbranded. They're just from a local shop in Dar. I was like running around and I was like, okay, I saw pink sunglasses. I mean, it wasn't hard to convince me to pick these up. But sunglasses, obviously, you need to have sunglasses for summer. These are really nice. These are very like substantial in weight. When you put them on, they don't feel very heavy, but when you're holding them in your hand, I find that these Loewe sunglasses do feel quite heavy. Like when you're holding them in your hand, but they're very nice. And then these Chimi sunglasses, I think are some of my new personal like favorite ones. I've been wearing these pretty much everywhere, basically everywhere. I had a business meeting the other day, put these on, and they're very, very nice. The lens, I feel like the quality of the lens of the Chimi sunglasses is fantastic. Everything I mentioned, I'll link below as well, but I think that the quality of the lens is really, really, really good. I would say that Loewe have great sunglasses compared to like other brands. Don't get me wrong, I love Dior and I bought sunglasses from Dior in the past, but I found them to be quite painful here to wear like on my nose. Whereas I find that these ones are more comfortable. And then these ones, like I said, I'm just pulling out my nail there. These ones are, like I said, are unbranded, but these are some of my favorites. I get a ton of compliments. The shape is very 70s, and that is a silhouette, I think, for eyewear that I think is going to be really popular. And I know it's always perpetually popular, but I think for this summer, the like 70s shades, I think it's like a style that looks really cool, really chic. I also have these pink Versace sunglasses, but I just realized I left them in my son's nursery. And I had like a lot of time to film this video. They're actually in his nursery. So if I can find a picture of me wearing them, I'll put the picture so you can see what they look like on. But you need to have really cute sunglasses for summer. So go pick out some of your favorites. I have to say, I think Loewe make great sunglasses. I think Versace make really, really nice ones as well. But honestly, this Swedish brand, Chimi, do not sleep on them. The quality is phenomenal, and the lens quality, which to me is the sign of like like a true eyewear brand, like prioritizes the lens quality because you're looking through it. There's another brand I've told you guys so many times about, Thierry Lazary. He's a French eyewear maker. He makes his I think he makes them in Europe and he makes them in Japan as well. Phenomenal brand as well. Many years ago, I purchased some sunglasses from his brand too. Okay, the next thing that you need for summer, I'm just picking them out here, is statement earrings. Guys, I think that like statement earrings are really, really important for summer. Some of these are quite heavy, that's why they're making all this noise. I'm trying to pick them up. So for press on nails today. So I have these Moschino ones here, these Moschino logo earrings. I bought these from Louise of Roma, and these ones I bought from Louis Vuitton directly when I was traveling along. I've had these for a while. These are a newer purchase. So you can have these ones here, and these are just clip-ons. Clip-ons, Moschino tends to, and this is obviously costume jewelry, Moschino tends to do clip-ons for like, you know, their jewelry and for their earrings, so their earrings specifically. I have to say clip-ons are an acquired taste because I do find that they can be quite heavy to wear, but they look so good. And I have to say, if you take care of them, they're not going to tarnish. Like, it hasn't tarnished at all. I wear these like every now and then, but I have to say they're a bit heavy and they do tug a little bit. They look so good though, but they are a little bit heavy, but they're very nice. I think these would look really cute, like if you're taking pictures and stuff, you could wear these ones. And then the Louis Vuitton classic Louise logo earrings. So these are just the classic Louis Vuitton logo earrings. These are very popular. You know, I think every person who loves Louis Vuitton has seen these in the store. These are really, really nice. I think these are so cute and fun to wear. Now, obviously, it's costume jewelry, so you can't swim with these. You can't jump into the pool with these on, and you can't go swimming in like the ocean or the beach with these, because obviously, you know, if water touches them, they're going to tarnish, they're going to oxidize, and so on and so forth. But I think that these are so cute. And I feel like if you have, for example, like let's say you have like a printed swimsuit, I'm just speaking out loud, but let's say you have like a printed swimsuit or a really vibrantly colored swimsuit and you put these ones as well, I think it just looks decadent and opulent. If that's like the kind of thing that you like, which I'm a maximalist, so naturally I fluctuate to that kind of style, which is more like opulent and decadent. I feel like this really does like hit the spot. And another thing is I love logos, I love flags. I've talked about this on my Instagram. I love vexillology, which is the studying of flags, but I also love insignias. So like really famous insignia, that's something I like. I feel like these earrings, it doesn't even look like a logo. It looks like a stamp or an insignia. I think that's something which I really like. So I think these are really cute as well for summer. These are obviously from my stash. These are things that I have just in my like wardrobe. Now I have to say these earrings, I also bought these from Louise of Aroma a long time ago. These are by Rosantica, which is an Italian brand. These get me so many compliments when I wear them. I was at a family event a few weeks ago, decided to pull these bad girls out of the jewelry box, honey. I'm so glad I did because I got so many compliments. So many people at the event that I was at were asking me like, oh my god, where did you get them? Where can I get them? I'm like, they're a brand called Rosantica. These are old season, but if there's anything similar, link them below. I think these are also super cute. They're also costume jewelry, so you can't swim with these. But again, maybe if you're just poolside but you have no intention to swim, you could put these on. Or if you're going out for like an evening date with your, you know, your partner, your boyfriend, your husband, you could put these on as well. These are so cute. They get so many compliments as well. Now, when it pertains to like costume jewelry and even fine jewelry, I feel like with fine jewelry, it's like fine jewelry obviously is fine. You see what I did there? To swim with, so it's not a problem to go swimming with fine jewelry. So I have the Cartier Love Ring. It's actually just here. Let me just go get it. I have the Cartier Love Ring, another one of my favorites. I do wear this one every now and then. So this is the Cartier Love Ring. I bought this at the Cartier at the Champs-Elysees. You could just pop this here. It looks really nice. It's just a classic, you know, chic piece of jewelry that everyone likes, everyone loves. I think I've swum, and I'm actually meant to say this to you guys. So I have like worn the Max Mara swimsuit and like my love ring to go swimming. I've worn my Moschino swimsuit and my love ring to go swimming. And I have a chlorine pool, and it's like cleaned regularly, obviously with chlorine, and it still looks as good as new. Another thing is like I don't baby the things that I have, and I don't baby my items because I just feel like I need to enjoy the things that I've bought with my money, so I don't want to treat them like they're too special, not to be touched or anything like that. So yeah, there's also this one as well. But with fine jewelry, I feel like fine jewelry is more of like a day to night thing. You know, with summer, like if you're on a summer holiday, sometimes you might want to have something that's like day to night. So maybe you were at the pool or at the beach and you were wearing like a swimsuit. Maybe you could put a cover up, like once you're dry, you could put a cover up on and then you could put some fine jewelry on if you didn't want to swim with it. So this could be one of the pieces that you put on maybe as a day to night thing, maybe if you're going on a date or you're going to have dinner or something like that. Now I wanted to show you something else which I really like, and it's a fine jewelry piece that I'm stalking. I think it's really cute for summer, is the Ice Cube line by Chopard. So Chopard have this Ice Cube line which is part of fine jewelry for them. And it's really interesting because I think that this is such a modern and it's a very youthful take. I think this is them trying something different. Right now, Bella Hadid is the face of the Ice Cube line at Chopard. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ice Cube, isn't this more of like an autumn winter thing? Not really. I was looking at some of their pieces. They look very fun and they look very edgy for summer. So I feel like some of these fine jewelry pieces, you could wear them again at night. Those like beach nights or those kind of beachy moments, you know, that you're having. The next thing that I wanted to talk about when it pertains to summer is Raffia, Wicker, and Rattan. I know that it's summertime, so you're thinking of, you know, like the really popular like bags that people like and made of those types of materials. So wicker, rattan, raffia, and straw. There are a lot of options. So I don't really want to go through a ton of those options at the moment. But I did want to just quickly mention the one that I think is just such a stunning, gorgeous option, and it is of course the Rattan Capucine by Louis Vuitton. I think this is such a special piece, particularly now that they've added different colors, like for the leather portion of it. Apparently the bag is very difficult to make make. From things that I've read online and things that people have said, it is actually quite complicated for Louis Vuitton employees to make as well. I think that this is a really beautiful, stunning piece, and I think it just really, really, really stands out. Love this one as well. I think this is a standout piece. When you think of like Rattan and Wicker, of course you'll have brands like, you know, all these kind of like summery bags. Fendi tend to release like a Raffia collection every year. Prada have some options as well, Loewe. But to me, the Wicker Capucine, well, it's not Wicker, I always say Wicker, it's Rattan. The Rattan Capucine just really, really stands out. And I think it is one of the most like beautiful things that they have ever made. So it's perfect for summer. This is the Hermes baby pouch that I got from George Sank last autumn. I've been using it. I thought I'd put some of the stuff in here today to show you for this passport to summer video. So I wanted to show you some glam and some like beauty things as well that I think are really nice for summer. Actually, wait, let me pull both of them out because they're both perfumes. I wanted to start off with some fragrance and then we'll do glam. So I think with fragrance, I think you need like a daytime and a nighttime option. I have yet to find anyone to tell me that this is not the best daytime scent for summer. I've said it now. If you're like me and you like those clean, fresh scents, you will love this. This is Prada Infusion, the Infusion Dior, so the infusion of the iris. This is the Iris Prada Infusions. This is everything. This thing is everything. It's finished. So that is testament to the fact it really does work for me. It's completely finished. I'm pretty sure I think there's like one drop left, which I need to save to actually use. Oh, this scent is so clean, so fresh. And you can really smell that iris. It smells amazing. This would be a lovely scent to wear during the day for summer. And then Narciso Rodriguez for her. This one here that with the black bottle, and it has the iconic pink lettering as well. Oh, this is wonderful, I think, for evenings. This is definitely an evening scent, although for me, I'm not one of those people who is really strict about wearing things in the evening or during the day. This to me, this is more of a daytime scent and this is more of an evening scent, but I think that they're both great. I think you could wear them during the day, and I don't think that there's any problem at all. Like if you want to wear if you want to wear them from like day to night. So you could wear this during the day, you could wear this at night. I don't think it's a big deal, but this is definitely more of a daytime scent. It smells super fresh, really nice for summer. It smells so nice, so fresh, so clean, and it has that iris as well, which gives it that really nice feminine touch. And then this is just amazing. This smells like what you think an evening perfume for women smells like, but it's very Essie, XY, it's very sensual, and it's very decadent. It has a nice kind of lovely decadence to it. So I think that's nice for those like beach nights, you know, if you're going to a beach bar or something, you can spray that one on. And then I wanted to show you my favorite lip gloss for summer. Is actually from my stash. It is the Dior Lip Maximizer, which I'm really shocked because I've seen people say that they don't like this, which this one's also finished. I'll put the name of the one that I bought below because it has a number. I think I can't see the number that well from here, so I'll double check that. I also really like the Dior lip glow oil. This is really nice as well. This is like one that I bought. I've already shown you guys. I was waiting to finish this. I've already used like this, a few drops of this, not like a ton, but a few like drops. But this is just sensational. I think this is the best lip gloss for summer. It has that little tingle as well. For some reason, I like that little tingle that's in the Dior Lip Maximizer. I know not a lot of people like it. I personally like it because I think when the weather's really warm, it kind of cools your lips down a bit as well, and that's something that I like. I wanted to show you two other lip glosses. Oh, actually, wait, yeah, two other lip glosses that I like. They're not luxury, but I still think that they're worth a mention. I was going to say Dior again. The MAC lip gloss, I wear this a lot. This is very sticky. I think if you like the Lancome Juicy Tubes, you'll like this. If you like Lancome Juicy Tubes. And then the NYX Butter Gloss. This color, oh, this is the one that I'm wearing now in the video. This is the one that I'm wearing. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. and this is the MAC lip gloss in Bittersweet Me. These are just nice neutral, like chocolate brown neutral colors. If I'm wearing bright colors, I tend to wear like neutral gloss and neutral lipsticks as well on here. So I love these as well. This formula is sticky and it's a bit heavier, but I think that's nice for when the weather's really hot. Personally, I like this, and I know that not a lot of people like this. I like lip gloss. I hope they don't change the formula because that would be quite irritating. Um, and I also like this as well. This one is a lighter wear in terms of formula, but it's also very nice. But the Dior Lip Maximizer is perfection. So definitely go and get that one because I think that's like the best lip gloss for summer. So that is the passport to summer. So it's just meant to give you guys some ideas of things that you can go and pick up for summer. I think summer is the time to try things that are a bit different. I think if you're a minimalist, try some of the like ideas about swimwear. Try colors, you know, try prints. So if you're a minimalist, go for Pucci. They have lots of great vibrant prints over there. If you're a minimalist and you only like dark colors, go for some really nice like colors for summer. So yellow, green, orange, red looks really beautiful during summertime as well. Now is the time to experiment when the weather is a bit nicer as well. So I wanted to mention all of that, and thank you so much for watching the Passport to Summer video. What were your favorite like pieces in this video? What are some of your favorite brands for summer? Do you think that there's some brands that do summer really well and there are other brands that do autumn winter really well? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. The whole point of this video is to inspire, and just try something a little bit different. I feel like sometimes you can get stuck in your ways when it pertains to fashion, beauty, and glam. I want to try new things as well. Like I said, I love pink, but the Moschino swimsuit's yellow, the Max Mara swimsuit is green. I also want to try new things. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.